Now to the question on the minds of everyone in Philadelphia tonight: is the water safe to drink? A chemical spill Friday night in Bucks County has jeopardized the water supply for huge swaths of the city. Moments ago, city officials said it is okay to drink for now. We've got team coverage tonight. Action News reporter Chad Pradelli on the rush for bottled water and what options are available. But let's begin with John Paul live at the site of that spill in Bristol. John, we just got a little bit of good news from the water department on this.
Brian, that's right. Just a few minutes ago, they announced they're guaranteeing the safety of the city's water until 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. I mention that because originally they could only guarantee its safety until midnight. So they extended that a good 15 hours into tomorrow afternoon. We're expecting to get another update sometime tomorrow morning about the safety of the water as they do testing along the Delaware River and the area also where I'm standing. This is where the chemicals spilled. You can see the booms still in place on Otter Creek. Now, we're also told they don't expect the threat of this chemical to last beyond Thursday. The leak from this plant in Bristol, Bucks County, has been repaired, but the damage is done. At least 8,100 gallons of a toxic chemical spilled into a creek on Friday, sparking panic and concern. Those concerns reached the White House. We're told President Joe Biden was briefed on the situation and was in contact with Mayor Jim Kenney over the weekend. The mayor spoke late this afternoon.
And let's be clear, the city has been monitoring this since the spill first occurred late Friday night.
But today, officials with the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection are trying to ensure people that they are safe.
If there was anything in the water, it would be at such minute levels there's no equipment that could even tell it's there.
The DEP, along with the Coast Guard, sampled water throughout the weekend and again today, looking for the chemical. They've also collected about 60,000 gallons of contaminated water. Officials are concerned that chemicals could get into the water supply through treatment plants along the Delaware as it travels south. The DEP and the Coast Guard focused their testing near 3 water treatment plants in Delran, Aqua Bristol, and Baxter.
We are constantly monitoring and testing the water to ensure the health of the public.
Those water treatment plants are also testing for the chemical in their supply as well. So far, it has not been found. I talked to the Delaware Riverkeeper today, who says she was not told about this situation until well after it happened. She's concerned about the lack of information.
We don't have good quality information coming out regularly so that people actually know what is happening in this system.
And we're back out here live. Again, that leak has been repaired. This is the precautionary measures they're taking with these yellow booms on the creek itself. And what everyone needs to know, what they were stressing in that news conference that's actually still underway, is that they guarantee the safety of the city's drinking water until 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. That could be extended. We should find out about that sometime tomorrow morning, and we're going to be passing that along for sure. Again, they don't expect the threat to last beyond Thursday. Now, if there is an issue with the drinking water, we're told that they do have plans in place to distribute water. We'll keep you posted. For now, we're live in Bristol. John Paul, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
Okay, John, thank you. Let's bring in Chad Pradelli now live in Spring Garden. And Chad, speaking of water, lots of people were trying to find bottled water today. They found empty shelves instead.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. Here at this Whole Foods, not much water to be had except for some seltzer. It seems businesses like this one can't stock it fast enough. Early this morning, people scrambled to their neighborhood grocery store to load up on water.
Like everybody else, going to beat this crowd. It's going to be a monster out here.
I figured it's going to be a big rush. Everybody's going wild, and they are.
As word spread about possible contaminated drinking water supplies, shelves began to clear out of bottled water. It seems most people have no idea the source of their drinking water. If it's the Schuylkill River, your water is unaffected, but water treatment plants along the Delaware could be impacted.
Not really sure what the city's doing, but I figured might as well be safe than sorry.
Some stores like Acme in South Philadelphia are limiting purchases.
They're doing 3 cases per customer, but I figured 2 for me and my wife.
The chemical that spilled is a latex emulsion used in various consumer products. One chemical in it is butyl acrylate, a clear, colorless liquid that can irritate nose, throat, and skin, and can cause headaches, dizziness, nausea, and vomiting. It's one liquid involved in the infamous East Palestine train derailment in Ohio that affected drinking supplies there last month. Ben Russell is with the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection.
But that product is in there in what is essentially trace amounts. I mean, it's a very small concentration of the overall product. So other than the name, I mean, we're not talking the same kind of order of magnitude at all as to what happened in East Palestine.
And officials say people should always, if they can, have a 3-day water supply on hand. The rule of thumb, 1 gallon per person per day. Live in Spring Garden, Chad Perdelli, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
Okay, good advice, Chad. Thank you. And we first alerted you to the water concerns on the 6 ABC app. Check in on that app for the latest updates about the spill and water quality moving forward.